Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So earlier on this week you might have seen on my social media channels on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram that I posted saying that I was going to be doing another Q&A video using the hashtag AskTD, and you guys sent me in your questions, lots of them in fact, and I chose a few that I was going to answer today. It's been a while since I've done a Q&A, so here goes. The first one was from Twitter from Emma_Gubby that says, how does it feel to be married, even if it was only a couple of months ago now? We actually recently just had our 6-month anniversary, so it feels really weird to be married, to be honest. It's not something that I could have ever imagined that I would be able to do. So to get married to Lance and be able to live with him now in London, and I don't know, there's a sense of security and a sense that people take our relationship a lot more seriously, I think, is the main thing about it. But it's also pretty cool to have someone that you know that you're going to get to spend the rest of your life with. Next one is another one from Twitter, from Lost in Mika Land. Oh, that'd be an interesting land to be in, wouldn't it? They have said, could you show us all the medals you won from the gold in Rome to the gold in Budapest? Or at least, can you tell us how many there are? And yes, I can take you on a little bit of a tour around all my medals that I've got in the house and give you a little bit of a chat through them, and also some of Lance's, so here goes. So the medal tour starts downstairs, and it starts with some of the very first medals that I ever won, which are all the way up there. So my mum got them put in a box for me, which is really nice. But these are some of all the medals that I've won from a very young age. And then initially these were some of my favourites. I've got that one there is European Championships 2008 when I was just 13. That was the Junior World Championships in 2008 after the Olympics. Those were some of my very, very first medals that I'd ever won. Now we're going to go upstairs to some of the more recent stuff and some of my proudest medals. I'm going to start with the top row and work my way down. That's the most recent award actually, the Diver of the Year. Then we've got the silver in the mixed synchro at the World Championships, European Diver of the Year 2009, and then 2015. This is the Pride of Britain Awards from back in 2008, a Homegrown Talent Award. This is my most recent World Championship gold medal. Then we go down here, we've got the European Championships silver in synchro with Dan, European Championships gold in 2016 for individual, 2 Commonwealth gold medals from 2010 in Delhi. Here is the London Olympic medal from 2012, the bronze. This is the gold World Championship medal from Rome 2009. We've got the men's 10-meter platform gold medal in behind there from the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. This is the Rio Olympic bronze medal. We've got lots of different World Series medals, another Commonwealth Games medal, World Series, World Series, World Series, European Championships mixed synchro gold there. This is the World Championships 2015, bronze in the individual, gold in the team event, and lots of World Series medals again. Bronze in the World Cup 2008. These are competitions from the US, and then of course the YouTube award for 100,000 subscribers, national championships. And down here we've got Attitude Awards, more World Series medals. And then these are all the chamois that I've used over the years that have brought me some good luck. And then these are some limited edition Adidas shoes with bronze on the back of them. So now I'm going to show you some of Lance's award, and here, you wonder where I am right now, but I am actually in the upstairs loo, and that is where he keeps all of his awards. And of course, the Oscar itself. The main reason why he keeps the Oscar in the loo is because it's somewhere that he says that everyone can enjoy it. The amount of people that probably come in here and do their Oscar acceptance speeches in this mirror, I think there's going to be quite a few people that do that at parties and things like that. The other thing that he said, which I think is really good advice, is that he keeps his trophies in the bathroom or in the loo because he likes to keep them out of the way of his creative space so that he can focus on the process and not think about the awards, which I think is a really good way to think about work and think about anything that you do is to focus on the process, and the rewards will look after themselves.
The next one is from Hey Viv It Is on Twitter that says, which of your YouTube vlogs is your favourite or was the most fun to film? Now, if we're taking out of the equation all the videos that I've done with Lance, I think one of the most fun videos that I got to do was with Niall Wilson, where I got to learn how to do a bit of gymnastics and Niall got to try a bit of diving. And I think it's really cool to be able to try different sports that you're completely, you know, not familiar with. But if you do want to go check out that video, I'm going to put a little link in here so you can have a little look. Next one is from Shut the Book, saying, any advice on how to stay in shape as a student? Now, the one thing I would say is that obviously as a student, you're going to want to be having a good time and you're going to be studying a lot and you're going to be really busy and on a budget. But the one thing that I would say is to try and plan and prepare as much as possible, because it is going to be very easy just to think, oh, the easiest thing is going to be to order a pizza or go and get a takeout, when actually it's a lot cheaper, a lot healthier if you plan your meals in advance and, you know, make a big batch of whatever you're going to make and use it for the next few days, because that's the best way that you're going to have any chance of staying in shape. But also making time for exercise is going to be key, even if it is literally just a 20-minute workout at home. You don't need any equipment, just get the body moving. And I've got a few of those workouts on my channel, so check some of those out to help you stay in shape. Next question is from Lonely Avcoholic. I'm guessing that's an avocado-holic. Anyway, we are still waiting for Lance to jump off the 10-meter board. When are we going to watch that video? Well, I'm hoping that that's going to be very soon. Lance did say that before my next competition, which is the end of January, he is going to jump off 10 meter. So I'm going to hold him to that, and it's probably going to be a post-Christmas, beginning of the new year kind of video. So I'm actually quite nervous for him, bless him, but he'll be fine. Next one is from Instagram, from Hugh Cameron 1, that says, what was my first impression of Lance? Now, I remember meeting Lance the first time. I had no idea who he was. All I saw was Lance sat there with white t-shirt on, jeans, chucks, a red hoodie, and then a leather jacket on top. And I remember just thinking that he looked a little bit like a swimmer, you know, the broad shoulders, and he had like a little, like long floppy hair actually. So randomly, we used to call him Dustin Bieber because of that, because he had that fringe, which was quite interesting. This is a photo from when we first met, on the first night that we ever met. As you can see, he does have the long floppy hair in the front, which I think was cute at the time, but I do much prefer him now with shorter hair. Next one is from Flowerchild X Lou, saying, do you ever get bored of doing the same dives again and again? Well, that's the fun thing about diving. It's not just doing the same things again and again and again. We're doing it from the 1 meter, 3 meter, 5 meter, 7 meter, 10 meter, and then 60% of our training is done dry land. So we do trampolining, gymnastics, I don't know, spin sessions, yoga, ballet, weight training. There's so many things that we're doing, so you don't really get a chance to get bored, to be honest. Next one is from Instagram with Robin Wagonar 99. Don't know if I've said that right, so excuse me for that. But what is your biggest fear during diving? Now, the biggest fear, I think, for any diver, there's three things really. Landing flat, because that can cause serious instant bruising, you know, broken ribs, split skin, or coughing up blood, or that kind of stuff. Hitting your head on the diving board, which I've done twice. I've got a scar here and also a scar on the top of my head. But then I think one of the most scary things is not necessarily something that is painful, but it's something that is a really weird sensation where you get completely lost and disoriented in the air and you have no idea which way's up, which way's down. You don't know when you're going to hit the water and you don't know how you're going to hit the water. And I think that is probably the most terrifying part of diving. Next one is from Aphrodite989 saying, what is your favourite picture from the wedding? Now, one of my favourite pictures from the wedding, I mean, I've shown you guys some of my favourite pictures because we had the most amazing day. But there is this one that our photographer took, which I think is hilarious. And as you can see, you probably weren't quite expecting to have that kind of photo, but I think it's a good one, and I think it shows a bit of our sense of humour, right? Next one is from It's Mika Pennyman. Obviously, we've got lots of Mika fans in the house tonight, saying, so now you have a pet frog. What are their names? Well, Actually, I got Lance 3 frogs for his birthday on June 10th, and we don't really have names for them, if I'm being completely honest, because they look quite similar, but they have had some interesting situations, such as this one. I mean, I like to call it Froggy style, I guess, is what we could call it there. But yeah, I think the frogs are really cute. We've also got some neon tetras as well to kind of add a little bit of colour and a little bit of a SpongeBob environment for them. I mean, we love our little frogs, but it is really weird the things that you have to feed them, like frozen bloodworms. I mean, we love them and we never get rid of them. Next question is from Instagram, Nikolay_Smirnov, saying, do you like or watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and who is your favourite queen? Do I watch RuPaul's Drag Race? I mean, of course I do. I mean, it's one of my favourite things to watch ever. But I think, in terms of favourite queens, I mean, Lance has known Willem for a very long time and spent Christmas with us. And I've actually done a video with Willem last year, actually, which was where he dressed up as Miss Piggy and then I was Kermit, and we kind of did like a duo thing, which was really fun. But other than Willem, because we're kind of a little bit biased, I guess, other than Willem, I really like Katya, and I also really like Trixie. So I'm really excited that Trixie is going to be in All Stars 3 because I cannot wait. And she's, you know, that's who I'm supporting to win All Stars 3. So, come on, Trixie. This next question comes from Caitlin MC_X, who says, what do you think of my Halloween costume? And now that is a very good Halloween costume, if you ask me. She's done really well there. She's got a pair of Adidas trunks on, because she knows that I wear them, a bronze Olympic medal around her neck. The tattoo is very good, and it's on the right arm. Good for her. Not sure I've ever worn a bracelet like that, or those kind of trainers, but I'm very impressed with that outfit. Good job, I like that. Maybe I'll go as that next year. Next question is from Facebook, from Gary L. Johnson, saying, out of all the places you've visited in the world, what is your favourite and why? Now, there's been lots of places that I've been, and recently my favourite place in the world has changed. It used to be New Zealand, and I still love New Zealand because it was like full of adventure and crazy backdrops and landscapes, which I absolutely loved. But since going on our honeymoon, I went to Hawaii with Lance and we got to do some amazing things, and we had such an awesome time. We got to go on hikes, we went and swam with dolphins, saw turtles, we ate some really good food, we went to luau, which was an experience in itself. So we just had the most amazing time, so I've got lots of fond memories from Hawaii. Thank you all for your awesome questions. I'm hopefully going to be doing another Q&A sometime soon. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you had any more questions, and I'll try and answer a few more in the comment section. But in a month's time, start pestering me for another Ask TD video, and maybe I'll do another one. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.